Camille Noire, an angel to some, a demon to others. She is as ancient as the great Agonistes himself, created alongside him at the beginning of time, in servitude to their master, the deity of this universe. As sister to Agonistes, she is another artist in the twisted world of Primordium, crafting flesh into art, giving life to the dead, purpose to the lost, and a soul to those that are tortured and have lost all hope. She can be found in the desert surrounding Primordium, but unlike her kin, she has been seen in the city, where her cult following has grown to the extent that she walks among them freely, extending her hands, touching, blessing them, choosing those that are worthy of her gifts and transforming them. In the history of Primordium, little is known about Camille Noire. In the underworld where her cult grew, there are whispers that she did in fact build the very foundations that the city now stands on. Whether this is true or not isn't known. It could all merely be a myth created by her followers, a way to show her strength and power. What is known, however, is her history and Primordium's are intertwined. She has forever been among the city. In its simplest of days, she was there, not lurking in the shadows, but nurturing its growth. You may cast doubts on this and question why one so horrific would partake in such acts of kindness. It is true she was there, helping the city prosper. What is also true is the countless missing, the monsters that replaced them, the artists' renditions, the murder, the death, the blood that bathed the streets and washed away the hope of its people. Camille allowed the city to grow. Under instruction from her lord, she was to watch over the humans who resided there, testing them, observing their growth and choosing those that were worthy of transcendence. This is what the Cenobites of this dimension are tasked with. The great Agonistes had already laid his city to ruin before appearing on the outskirts of Primordium, where his intention was to assist his sister from afar. You see, it was Camille who had sown the seeds of knowledge into Dr. Talassac, gifting him with the science needed to impregnate himself with the second coming, and bring the dead back to life in the form of venal anatomica. This was not a gift given lightly, and Camille's lord only approved of such, with the grand plan in place. The Cenobites of this dimension are searching for something of incredible power. The Cenobites we know all too well, Pinhead, Chatterer, and the like, are interdimensional beings, travelers, explorers, bringing their twisted terrors to humanity from the gateway between their worlds, the Lament Configuration. The Cenobites of Primordium, however, have no gateway. The humans of this dimension do not know the light. They only know the dark. As such, the Cenobites' power is limited, their influence lacking, and their lord's sway over the other realms of hell minuscule. The labyrinth is but one of hell's many levels. Primordium is another, a world of humans and hell blended into one. Hell and earth are combined. Their lord's power and influence is minute, the terror they can bring to Primordium inconsequential. Without a gateway to the true earth, the Lord of No Name and his Cenobites cannot gain strength. They cannot send their minions forth into the other levels of hell and take advantage of the unrest there. An unrest there is. Leviathan has lost order in the labyrinth, and Satan has long since been heard commanding his armies. So this is what they are searching for, a means by which to leave Primordium. Mongroid, Dr. Talassac's son, was to be the first puzzle piece in this plan, along with the other creations, the artwork by Agonistes and Camille. With each creation, each twisted work of art, their power grows. The second coming, Mongroid, was a culmination of that strength. He was to be the living gateway. With every human he consumes, the gateway gets larger, until eventually they may leave this world altogether. Now with Mongroid in the city underworld, Agonistes and Camille are to watch over the creature, feeding him, nurturing this gateway and gaining converts along the way. Their artwork, their pseudo-Cenobites, are all additions to the forces of the Lord of No Name. In appearance, Camille is a twisted angel, a demonic iteration of the light. Her skin has been flayed off her back, leaving musculature exposed, and her skin is stretched out, opened to form wings. Though bloody, and as the light shines through, they cast a red shadow, rather than the beaming white light of hope from a true angel. Camille does, however, have a halo, though a twisted version of it. A circular saw blade has been embedded into her skull. She is perhaps everything the opposite an angel could be, despite being worshipped as one by many. Her back, where the skin was removed to form wings, is a mass of muscle and sinew. A bloody picture, potentially to show that even the angelic among us are truly horrific on the inside. She is clad in standard Cenobite garbs of leather, a corset with hooks that dig deep into her flesh, a reminder of her mission and the pain her lord will inflict upon her if it is not completed. Her wings are held open, proudly aloft for the world of Primordium to see, held in place by both a piece of equipment and blades for a weapon. Again, the symbolism of this isn't wasted, and as her wings are held high, she is the vision of an angel. Though to attack, kill, and murder, she must take her weapons, thus, her wings are let down. No longer the angel anymore, but a bloody demon. These are also her instruments of creation, how she conducts her works of art, and forms her pseudo-Cenobites, imbuing them with her dark gifts, and bolstering the ranks of this hell's new army. It's long been known that there is unrest in hell, documented in the comics of Hellraiser and even the Scarlet Gospels, the follow-up book to The Hellbound Heart, the novel that inspired Hellraiser the movie. Camille Noire comes from the second line of Tortured Souls figures, titled Tortured Souls The Fallen by McFarlane. Unfortunately, they were not given a backstory at all, so as such, and after many of you were requesting it, I am filling in the gaps with my own personal fanfiction and trying to connect this world with the wider Clive Barker universe. Obviously, this is fanfiction and should be treated as such, but it has been really fun to write, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did trying to connect the bloodstained dots, so to speak. However, I will say, this is my first attempt at fanfiction, so it may be completely balls, and if it is, well, I apologise, I guess. The Cenobites we know and love are actually human converts, given titles in the labyrinth, and transformed into servants of hell. The Cenobites of the Tortured Souls universe, in my fanfiction anyway, are more demonic than the likes of Pinhead and such. As a background to my thoughts and how I'm telling the story, I am writing it from the perspective of when the universe was established. Each level of hell was created as well. Each realm of hell has its own deity. The Labyrinth has the Leviathan, Primordium has the Lord of No Name, and Satan is the commander of all. Leviathan essentially creates its own armies, the Cenobites being human converts, but initially the Leviathan had Angelique, the demon princess. The Lord of No Name, in Primordium, has Agonistes and Camille. But because of Primordium's dimension having humans already, they create pseudo-Cenobites from them, the Scythemeister, Lucidique, and such. Primordium, in this fanfiction, is a unique realm of hell. The humans that reside there are not typical humans. It is an earth. It is a place of perpetual darkness. No light touches there. The humans of this dimension know no god. They only know the dark and monstrous creations of Agonistes and Camille. Without the light, there is nothing to compare it to. The terrors they bring do not have the impact needed for this realm of hell to truly be a threat. It is a form of limbo, almost. If you did enjoy it, then give it a big thumbs up, as that really helps me and the channel out. And also sharing the videos as well on social media is a great way to get the content out there to a wider audience. As always though, I would really love to hear your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed the story so far, then please do let me know what you think. If you want to see more Hellraiser and Tortured Souls related videos, then hit that subscribe button to stay notified of all my future content. If you like the content I produce and you want to support me and the channel, plus get access to exclusive content, then please do check out my Patreon page via the link in the description box. I also have an Amazon affiliate link, which you can find in the description box as well. You can click on there, go through to what looks like normal Amazon, but if you shop via that link, I do get a kickback. And that really does help go towards supporting me and the channel and what I do. But as always, guys, I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I will catch you in the comment section.